Good morning, YouTube. It is Friday, June 11th, 2010. The only interesting happenings throughout history are 1148 BC, during the Trojan War, the city of Troy is burnt to the ground. 1937, Joseph Stalin kills 8 army leaders. This is also known as the Great Purge. 1963, a Buddhist monk by the name of Thich Quang Duc burns himself in a protest in South Vietnam due to lack of religious freedom. And in 2001, Timothy McVeigh is executed for the Oklahoma City bombings. And today, the first round of games for the FIFA World Cup. Now, it's, as most of you probably already know, this is going to be the first time the FIFA Cup has been played on the continent of Africa. So I just thought I'd throw out some stories I came across online. First one up is, people in South Africa have been smoking dried vulture brains in order to give them the ability to predict match results. Now, if that wasn't weird enough, they are smoking the brains of a species known as Cape vultures, which are already at risk of endangerment due to lack of food and poisoning. One official by the name of Steve McKean, who has been studying these vultures and the decline due to the Muti magic, states that due to this traditional use of the animal, the Cape vulture is likely to become extinct in South Africa within half a century. The worst case scenario further goes on to state that the population of the Cape vulture will collapse within the next 12 years. The second story I came across isn't a particularly happy one. The former South African President Nelson Mandela, the first freely elected black president, Nelson Mandela's great-granddaughter has died due to a car crash at the age of 13. Now, most of you have probably already heard this, but that does mean he will not be attending the opening ceremonies in the first game, where South Africa is going to play Mexico. This is not earth-shattering, but it doesn't set a good precedent. I mean, the Winter Olympics had the Georgian luge incident, and this is pretty much on par with that, if not. Nelson Mandela is 91, and he has said that he will try to attend the closing ceremonies, but for now he's just looking for solace. And for a completely unrelated story that has absolutely nothing to do with the World Cup, body parts of Galileo, the Italian scientist who died in 1642, are going to go on display in Florence. Display includes a thumb, finger, tooth, and a vertebrate that were cut from his body during his burial ceremony 95 years after his death. Now, that's all I managed to come across. Next video I'm going to be recording is going to be about the oil spill and how the Gulf of Mexico. So stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you next time.